Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be filming the what's in my baby's hospital bag video. I'm also going to kind of throw in a couple of extra things that aren't specifically going to be in his bag, but that we're taking for him. So this is baby number 3, and I'm hoping that I finally have down what I need to take with me so that I'm not taking too much, but also I kind of live by the rules of I would rather take too much than not enough. With our first baby, we were at the hospital for 3 days. With our second baby, we were there less than 24 hours after he was born, or right around 24 hours after he was born. I did things differently both times, and I'm probably going to be sticking closer to what I did with our second boy. But let's jump right in and I'll show you what we're going to take. This is my diaper bag. I have kind of treated myself to a new diaper bag with each baby. So with my first boy, my mom bought my diaper bag. With my second boy, I can't remember who got it, but this time around I just went ahead and picked the one that I thought that would work best for us. The one thing that I do recommend for sure is having stroller straps. These ones are a little bit different than the last bag that we had, but they work the same, so I'm not that worried about it. So right here in the front pocket, the first thing that I made sure to put in here is not necessarily for baby, but for me, just a stack of disposable breast pads. I do breastfeed. I don't know how quick my milk will come in this time. I don't know how long we're gonna be at the hospital, and I would rather have them and not need them. And they're gonna have to be in the bag anyways after we come home, so I stashed them in the front. I am also taking petroleum jelly and Aquaphor. If you've had a boy before and you have chosen to circumcise, you will know why I have both of these. Let's see, I also have pacifier wipes. This isn't something I would normally take, but he's going to be born beginning of November sometime, right in the middle of cold and flu season, and I'm just not trying to risk him getting sick. Our first, he got RSV at 6 weeks old, and I'm not trying to deal with that again. So pacifier wipes. And the last thing that's in this pocket is just little wet wipes. I love these Kleenex ones. It's a single wipe in one pack. You can use them for your hands, you can use them for surfaces, and I just like them because they're easy to keep track of, and you can take as many or as little as you want. You don't have to have a whole pack of wipes. Something along the same lines is I have hand sanitizer attached. I think I paid like 99 cents for this at Target, and probably $1.50 or $2 for the little carry tag thing. I also have here, this came with the diaper bag, but I know you can buy these separate. I know you can buy these if they don't come with your diaper bag. I'm not sure where. But it's just a little pacifier bag. So I have 2 pacifiers in here. One of them is the Itsy Ritsy brand, and the other one is a Cutie Pat from Ryan and Rose. I'm really hoping he takes them. They've got a ton of cute stuff on their website. I would love to be able to support their brand and purchase more of those. In the second pocket bag, I don't have anything yet. Let's see here. And I don't have anything in this side pocket either. Let's see. Okay, onto the big pocket. My hospital does provide diapers and wipes, so normally I probably would not worry about it, but we live an hour from the hospital, and both sets of grandparents live in between the hospital and us, so there is potential for us stopping on the way home from the hospital at one of their houses. And so I've packed a couple of newborn diapers, and I also packed water wipes. Now I don't use these the whole time. They're very expensive and in my opinion not totally necessary. I like to use them the first couple of weeks with a brand new baby, especially my boys. Everything is sensitive and adjusting to the world, and I just would rather be safe than sorry, and so that's just what we've found that works. A couple other things I've packed in here. These are a couple of my favorite things that I've packed. So Copper Pearl is another one of my favorite baby companies, and I've just packed 2 of their swaddles. This plain black one, and this is a hand-me-down from our second baby, and I loved it. I used it all the time. And then this time around, I actually purchased a couple more, and you'll be seeing a couple of those in another video, but this is the other one we're planning on taking to the hospital. It's got little succulents on it. I just thought it was super cute. And it goes with the theme of his room, so I couldn't resist buying it. Let's see here. I found this cute little lovey, I guess I would call it. It's a rabbit. It's got a teeter rubber piece on the bottom here, and it also has an attachment for a pacifier on the top. I'm not sure if I'll use this for that, and it also depends on if he even takes a pacifier at all, because our second baby did not. So we'll just play it by ear and see what he likes and what he doesn't like. For while we're at the hospital, I like to keep it freezing. Hormones and post-baby body, I like to keep it freezing cold in the room. So I am packing a newborn size sleeper, and that's just from Carter's. And the other thing I'm packing is a baby gown from Dwell in Slumber. Conveniently enough, I have on the mom version, and I'll be packing this in my bag. But it just ties in a knot at the bottom, easy for diaper changes, easy for while you're at the hospital. I have a couple more from a couple different brands just to try them out. I did not use them with our first 2 boys, but I couldn't resist. I think they're just so cute. They're this size is the 0 to 3 month, but it does have the little cuffs on the wrist so you can flip it over. I don't use mittens either, so if I do any of that, I usually just use the built-in mittens on the clothes that he's wearing. This diaper bag comes with a changing pad in the back of it. Probably won't need that at the hospital, but since it comes with it, I'm just leaving it in there. It's not in the way, and it's not preventing me from packing what I need to have packed. And then in this little packing cube, this came with the bag, which I love, is his going home outfit. I've got a little pair of white socks. He is going to be born, I think I said, he's going to be born the first couple of weeks of November. So in Ohio, it can be hit or miss with whether it's cold or decent. Either way, he's a newborn, and I'm just going to prepare to try and keep him as warm as possible without making him uncomfortable. Again, this is a Copper Pearl knotted hat. I love their hats, and I love their swaddles. They're some of my favorite baby items that I own. But this is just the white Copper Pearl knotted hat. We did get a blue sweater. His going home outfit is short sleeve, and even though he won't be outside for too long of a period of time, I still don't want him to get cold. So this little sweater, it's got a hood, and it's just a couple of buttons. It's just in like a knitted fabric. And then we actually picked this outfit out when we found out we were pregnant right away. I always pick one outfit, and something that we have decided to do with our kids is to use a going home outfit that has like a little character on it, because those are the characters that we use as our tattoos to kind of as like a tribute to our kids. So if you see on the inside of my arm here, it's upside down, I know, but this is a sock monkey for our first baby and a bear for our second, and that's what they wore home on their outfits from the hospital. So this baby, because we announced around Easter, I picked out an outfit with a rabbit, and this is the little shirt. I normally am not a big fan of t-shirts on little tiny babies. However, I did get a onesie but it's all white with a gray rabbit. And because the pants that came with it are white, I didn't want to do like too much white. I just figured I would leave the t-shirt with the pants and it should be fine. It's a temporary outfit and he'll probably poop in it before I get him home, so I'm not that worried about it. A couple more things that we will be taking. Give me just 1 second here. This is another Cutie Pat pacifier and pacifier clip. I'm not sure which one this is. These are both from Ryan and Rose. This is called the Cutie Pat and a Cutie Clip. I'm not sure which Cutie Clip this is. I did get it on Amazon, so I could link that. And then this is just the Stage 1 round Cutie Pat that I got also off Amazon. Let's see. This will be probably the hat that he wears right after he's first born. Noah's aunt made this and sent it to us. I just think it's super sweet to have something sentimental. I also love that it's like a baby blue color. It's probably one of my favorite hats, baby hats that we have, and that will stay in his keepsake box. I grabbed another couple pairs of socks. My other two boys never liked socks. They didn't like to keep them on, but I try from the get-go, and especially because he's a winter baby, I'm hoping he will just go with it. And then the other two things I'm bringing are more copper pearl hats. They are honestly some of my favorite baby hats. They stay on their heads very well, and both my first boys had ginormous heads and they fit, and they didn't squeeze their heads too tight. They're super stretchy and super soft, and you can actually change how deep you want the hat. So from the brim to the knot, you can actually undo it and retie it shorter or taller depending on what you prefer. You can tell there's a little bit of a difference between the two of these, but I just would like to have some extra hats just because I do like taking pictures at the hospital and stuff, so I don't mind if I have a few extra things just to make him a little extra cute. Let's see, that is all that's in this bag. I do have a couple of other things, however, that we are taking for him to the hospital. So this is the special blanket that we bought for him. Like I said, we try to do like a character for each of our kids that we will later get tattooed. And this was the only blanket that I found that wasn't girly, that had a rabbit on it. I know it has lots of other animals. It is a muslin quilt. I got it from Target. It seems like it'd be really warm. We're probably gonna use it like as a car seat blanket. So yeah, this is one of the other items. It's not going to fit in the diaper bag, and to be honest, I probably won't need it while we're at the hospital until we're leaving. I'll put it in the car seat with him. Another thing that I recommend if you have a winter baby is one of these covers. However, I recommend the one that only goes over the car seat. So they call it like a shower cap style. It doesn't go between the baby and the car seat. That can be super dangerous, and so I do stay away from products that interfere or could potentially interfere with the car seat. So yeah, this one just goes over top, and then we take it off in the car so that he doesn't get too hot. And then this is the car seat that we will be using. It's Graco. I love Graco car seats. This one is a non-rethread harness, which I love for little babies. You just squeeze a button on the back and slide the headrest up and down, and it adjusts how high or low the straps are. So it's super nice to have. You're not having to mess with the car seat in the hospital to make sure it's fitting them right before you go home. This is a new one. We were going to use the same one that we used for the other two boys, but it had some potential damage, and we just didn't want to risk if we were to get into an accident having the car seat not function properly. So we went ahead and bought a new one for him, and we will keep it as long as there's no accidents or anything and use it for the next. Okay, so the last thing that is on my list of things to take to the hospital for baby is actually a product for him and for me, mostly for my comfort. which is my Boppy pillow. I find it's a very multi-use product. I use it as a neck pillow. Sometimes I'll sit on it for more comfort. Those hospital beds get a little uncomfortable after a while. And I also use it obviously for its intended purpose of a breastfeeding pillow. I love the Boppy. I swear by the Boppy. There are a couple of other options for nursing pillows, but to be honest, money well spent on this Boppy pillow because I use it for everything. It's so great. A whole bunch of other people will also recommend taking something like a Boppy pillow, and I know why. I will not go to the hospital without it anymore. So that is the last thing that I have that I'm able to show you what I'm bringing. But there's one more thing on my list of things that I'm going to bring that I don't have yet, and I won't be able to show you until after he's born, which is his name announcement onesie. We just get a simple white onesie and have a creative way of announcing their name. We started that with our second baby. We like that we can kind of keep that as a secret since we find out their gender and all of the other things. We kind of divulge information with everybody. So the name is one thing that we like to keep to ourselves and kind of make a good surprise for everyone. I haven't even ordered that yet, so I can't share that with you to begin with, but my husband would murder me if I shared his name on this video. So we will just hold off until he's born, and we'll do a cute little name announcement video that we'll post hopefully fairly quickly after he's born. That is the last thing that's on my list of things to go in his bag, and if you stay tuned in the next couple of weeks, I will have my hospital bag video posted. I have to wait on a couple more things coming in the mail from Amazon to be able to finish packing my hospital bag, and then I should be able to film it. So that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love sharing everything that I'm taking. I love if I can help somebody decide what they want to take to the hospital, but something to just keep in mind is that what works for me may not work for you, and it doesn't work for everybody, and that's okay. I watched a lot of other videos like this of other people's babies' hospital bag videos, and some stuff that they take is not something that I would take, and stuff that I'm taking is not on their list, and that's okay. Just keep in mind that everybody's different and different things work for different people. So hopefully I've been able to help you out today, and if not, then hopefully you just enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.